It's your boy K-Oss the Villin, 772 King of Drill, and we're with Futures TV.
Okay, we live with it right now, you know what I'm saying? Out here in Miami, Florida with it. Let the people know who we got on Futures TV right now.
Man, you rocking with the 772 King of Drill, K-Oss the Villin, man.
Okay, that's what it is, man. What made you come up with that name, man? Like, first of all, you know, K-Oss the Villin, and why you call yourself the 772 King of Drill?
Well, like, I call myself the 772 King of Drill off the basis that a lot of the younger guys that follow me from my city that's Haitian, like from Fort Pierce, they ain't really had nobody that had a drill movement.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's sound was their own kind of sound. It wasn't really drill, though. They weren't talking about getting it done in the streets. You feel me? And I was one of the rare guys that was talking about getting it done in the streets. And so a lot of the younger guys from my generation, they was like, yo, you first to do that drill shit out of Fort Pierce. You like one of the first ones. Like, bro, I don't know nobody doing drill. So when I started listening, I was like, dang, they kind of right. Ain't nobody drilling like me out here for real. So I took the moniker and I'm like, all right, I'm the king of drill out here. I'm the one drilling because everybody else, they didn't want to do it.
Most definitely.
So I'm doing it.
So, you know, I'm saying I ain't from Florida, I'm from NC, so, you know, on the outside looking in, we only know about like Miami rappers, Jacksonville rappers,
Yeah.
Orlando rappers, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never really heard about, what is it, Fort
Pierce.
Fort Pierce. So
Yeah.
what's the rap scene like out there?
Man, it's just like everywhere else, man. We have a lot of rappers out there of all type of demographics and all type of genres. Like we got singers, we got rappers that, you know, talk about the type of things that like J. Cole and them talk about. You know what I'm saying? We got rappers that's like NBA Youngboy. In my city right now, I call it the YNW effect. You feel me? Like Melly, he from our area. Like he like 30 minutes away from us. And ever since he blew, like everybody started believing now. Like in our area. Everybody like, oh man, he done did it. We all could do it. Everybody starting to believe now. So ever since Melly did it, everybody in my area is starting to take it serious now because they see it as an actual goal that can be, you know, achieved because of Melly. So now,
Do he be claiming like his, where
he have a whole song called 772.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Our area code, we from Fort Pierce, he from Vero Beach, but our same area code is 772. I used to see him, you know, like over by the mall in our area, like, you know, with his homeboy and stuff. But back then, by Urban Appeal. But back then, I was looking at him like, cause he's younger than me.
Yeah.
So I was looking at him like, hey, this shit crazy.
Yeah.
This shit, man. But he did it, bro. Like everybody. People didn't really think he was gonna do it to be real, and I said it like they ain't had hope. They thought he wasn't gonna do it.
They don't
But
believe
when he did it, they like, oh.
How you feel about his situation? You think, you know what I'm saying, he gonna beat it, or you think?
I feel like he gonna get out of that situation, to be real. Off the basis that those his best friends. You feel me? Like people are always on the outside looking in, gonna speculate. They're gonna make all kind of opinions and things like that. But the reality is, you don't know what was going on in the inside. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what they had going on in their real life.
Yeah.
So you can never say, you can never speculate, you know what I'm saying, what the inside world was like. But I feel like what he said happened is what happened. And, you know, he gonna come home, man. I want to see Melly come home because he opened the door for all of us. Straight up. I want to see him come home.
That's real. So for the average person that ain't never been to your city, man, like what picture would you paint of your city?
Man, my city honestly it's actually like a home type. It's a hometown, bro. It's really homey, bro. Like if you grew up there, like everybody play football. We be outside playing kickball. We grew up, we eat little ditties, picking sausages, all that. Like it's a hometown type area. Like everybody know each other. Like everybody down there know each other where I come from. Everybody.
Is it small out there? Kind of like.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
You know, everybody know each other. Like, you know, you go to the same school. If you go to a different school, even you know who go to that school. But we all like it's a hometown type vibe. You feel me? Like everybody know each other type thing. So we feel like kind of like a big ass family, but it's problems. But it's like a big ass family type thing because we so small.
Yeah.
That was Fort Pierce, like.
And I seen, you know what I'm saying, I seen a Dirty Glove interview which got over 100K views. And you said that you seen a dead body at 5. So did you have to grow up fast coming out there, man? Like,
yeah, I had to, honestly. Like, that was just an environment type thing, cause like, you know, like I just said, our town's small, and while you had the good with growing up playing, you know what I'm saying, like every other kid, you also get to see the bad because it's so close. And like, yeah, I saw the bad a lot. You know, I seen most people get shot, people getting robbed.
Just at an early age too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And my mom even got robbed one time. My mom was at a gas station and a person came up to her and asked her for some change. And, you know, she went in her purse to give him the change and they snatched the chain off of it, bro.
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
Like,
Cut
yeah,
like
boy
that.
came home crying, like, they just took the chain off, like, what in the world, what got her? You know what I'm saying? Then I remember this one time, you know what I'm saying, like, I came home and my brothers, they was like arguing about some craziness, you feel me? And I was like, you know, what they arguing about, like, you know, what's going on? And it came to find out that they found the person that took my mama chain, man.
Oh man.
I was in the car, like we all got in the car, we went to the low where the person was at, bro.
I remember that.
My brothers hopped out the car, they beat boy bad. Boy, like he did drugs.
Oh, okay.
That's the first time I ever seen somebody throw up a rock. He threw up a crack rock.
What?
Yeah,
That's
my brother
crazy.
beat it so bad.
That's crazy.
God.
So for
fast.
yeah, so for somebody like for you, like, you know what I'm saying, with you being young and seeing all that shit,
Yeah.
what does that do to you as you know what I'm saying, get older in life? Like what did that do for you mentally and shit? Like seeing all that.
Honestly, it teaches you survival tactics. It teaches you out here that if you're not willing to be ruthless, you pray.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it taught me. If you're not gonna be ruthless, if you're not gonna do whatever you gotta do to survive, you pray.
Yeah.
If you look at any animal in the wilderness anywhere, the animals that succeed are the ones that are ruthless. If you don't want to be ruthless, you pray.
Yeah.
And I'm an apex predator. You feel me? That's how I move. I'm on top of everything. Straight like that.
So moving forward from that situation, I mean, from you being young and seeing all that shit, bro, like, how did it affect you in school? Like, was you getting in a lot of fights, you getting in a lot of trouble, or you was just playing football?
Honestly, no, I wasn't bad in school.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was a good kid in school, bro. Like, I did my work and all that, bro. Like, I was a good kid. I played football. I did good.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wasn't trying to be no gangster when I was in school or nothing like that. I was just a regular kid. You feel me? Like, I felt like trauma is what turned me into what I became later. You feel me? From suffering so much trauma and trying to not be that. I told myself my whole life, bro, like, I don't want to be no gangster, bro. I ain't on that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was on, but like so much things just kept happening. It forced me to become it.
Yeah.
You know? I still keep a part of me though. Like, I still watch anime and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Dragon Ball Z and all that shit like that. Cause I feel like that's the part of me that's still what I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Not what I am now.
Now, when you grow up in the streets, man, they say that, you know, not all the time, but, you know, if you really in the streets and active, you either gonna be dead or you're gonna be in jail. How many people you lost to the streets, man? Either they've been dead or, you know, they went to jail, prison.
I lost a lot of people to the streets, you feel me? A lot of them was from my older brother generation, because like his generation suffered a lot more than mine did. Sad to say, like he lost a lot of his friends, but because me and my brother was so close in age, it affected me too, because I seen his pain. You know what I'm saying? Like my big homie William, he was one of the first to pass. Like he passed on our block. You know what I'm saying? A rival gang came to our block and tried to rob us. And he wasn't having it, so he ended up sacrificing his life for it. And they killed him. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt my brother a lot. It hurt him a lot. I seen the effects when they came and gave him the news. That hurt him a lot. You know. Then he also lost another homie named Ricardo. You know, he had got shot. Then ended up going through the system. They deported him, and because they didn't have the proper medication in our country, he ended up passing. You know, he had another homie that was out here. His name was Jacob. Jacob, he really wasn't from our side, but like he hung with us a lot because he was Haitian. He was a pure blood Haitian, but he was with another neighborhood. But he hung with us a lot, and he got into a situation with another neighborhood that didn't like his neighborhood. They ended up killing him. You know, that hurt us a lot because Jacob was one of our favorites. He was one of our strongest warriors. So we really liked Jacob a lot, you feel me? And one of the last soldiers that my brother lost was his homie Shorty. That hurt me the most because I remember when I was a kid, I had got into it with this other kid and I was scared of him. And Shorty, he brought me to the house. He came to the house because he found out that I had ran from the kid and I was scared.
Yeah.
And Shorty came to me and was like, you scared? No, bro, you Mark brother. Boy, you know who your brother is? And I was like, man, I ain't finna fight nobody. I ain't on that. Man, he grabbed me by my collar. He was like, we finna go. And he taught me a lesson that day. He was like, you go and you knock that motherfucker out. You knock him out. I say, why? He said, because that's fear tactics. At the end of the day, if you don't make nobody, if somebody not scared of you, they're not gonna respect you. The only thing that brings respect is fear.
Facts.
He
That's
taught me
real.
that.
How old was you around that time?
I was like 7, bro. She got me trying to do it at 7, bro. So I did. I got my behind whooped. He beat my behind, but I still understood the message he was trying to send me.
Yeah.
I put that in one of my songs too.
That's real though, man. So who did you know, before you became, rapper and stuff, bro, who was you listening to?
A lot of, like, my favorite artists growing up, like the old school, I listen to a lot of old school artists, you feel me?
Yeah.
My favorite artist would probably be like Biggie Smalls. Yeah, like
Okay.
Biggie Smalls of all time, he's my favorite artist because he wasn't afraid to say whatever was on his mind.
He was saying some wild shit, man. he was saying some.
If you listen to my music, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'll say some things and be like, did he really just say that? Yeah, I just said that. Because that's how I'm feeling at the time. You know, that's why I respect the Biggie Smalls a lot. You know, naturally I like pop. You know,
Okay.
Mr. Cheeks, Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
And then the newer generation, you know, YT, Young Thug. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Young Thug was my guy. I'm a big fan of Young Thug, bro. I ain't gonna say I'm slime, but I rock with Young Thug a lot.
Yeah,
If I'm 2'6", I ain't gonna say I'm slime.
I feel like both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, like y'all different.
Yeah.
So I can see why you like him, because
y'all
everybody go that way. Young Thug going this way.
Yeah.
Fuck how, you know what I'm saying?
In my city, bro, that's really what it's like. Like, a lot of people say in my city, like, everybody out here sound like NBA YoungBoy or J. Cole or somebody, but you like one of the only ones that give like a Denzel Curry or Slumdog, Travis Scott type vibe.
Yeah.
You feel me? I give them a different sound. So that's what they like about me.
Yeah. So what was that first song that made people pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, you as a rapper though, that got buzz in the city?
Spin Again.
Okay.
Like,
that's on the Dirt joint, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Spin Again, bro. Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. That Spin Again snap. Like, they eating it up right now, man. Like, I didn't expect it to do them kind of numbers, really. And like, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it because I work hard. You feel me? I work hard every day on my craft to make sure that me and my cousin do what we need to do and get our craft to where it needs to be. So once I seen them numbers, man, it made me so happy because I was like, all right, all that I did, all that hard work, getting bit by mosquitoes and all that crazy, like, it was good. Okay, I did that. Yeah, so Spin Again, man, that's my biggest song right now, you feel me? But I have a couple of other videos out right now. Crucified, I just dropped that. You know, that's doing good. House Visits, that's coming out soon. That's a video I'm about to drop real soon. So y'all look out for that. House Visits, that's off the Nardo Wick beat. That
who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Complete.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't gonna say I feel like I did the best, but I feel like that's really one of the best ones. When you a small artist, you feel me, people they're not gonna give you a chance because you're a smaller artist. But I really feel like it was one of the best ones though that's out there, and we're gonna drop that soon.
Yeah. And that, when I was listening to Spin Again joint, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like you was painting like a picture, you feel me? Like you could really see what you was talking about. Yeah. When you make songs like that and, you know what I'm saying, you give stories out like that, you kind of worry about, like, you know, the police probably listening to your shit and, you know.
Nah.
Because
really,
hip hop police is real.
Yeah. See, really with me, I don't really worry about the police listening to what I do because it's like they can listen all they want to, but it's still on how you move. If you a real street one and you understand what these streets about, you gonna understand it's about how you move. You gotta be able to tie me to something. I don't care what I say. You gotta be able to tie me to that. You need physical, not just words. So I say whatever I say because I might be, you know what I'm saying something that I ain't never even really did. I'm just painting a picture.
Entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? Might just be entertainment.
Yeah.
So I ain't really worried about that kind of stuff at the end of the day. Like if they gonna look at me and speculate, it gotta be tied to something that was an actual event. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's wise to move and speak on actual events.
Yeah, that's dumb. A lot of people be snitching though on that.
They do. That stuff
going live and
big
stuff.
Thing right now, bro. It's a big thing right now. It really is, and
let's see.
Like I'm just glad that I came from a generation that
because we ain't have social media like that, bro.
All that.
We had flip phones, but we ain't have cameras and stuff.
All that talking and telling people what you finna do and all. Nah, we never did that, man. That's one thing about my drill music. I don't have no name dropping. I don't drop no name.
Oh, okay.
Like, my ops know who they is. They know what we did. We want them to know. We don't need y'all to know. We want them to know. So they know because we did it to them. So why we gotta name drop and do all that craziness, bro? Like it's crazy, bro.
So all little niggas get shot.
But I think the name dropping thing it gets you more clout than
right. That's what it
about.
is. Advertisement, man.
Well, this the thing. If somebody don't know who you talking about, then your team just not stepping hard enough. It's just that simple. Yeah. If your team stepping, they gonna know. It's just that simple because it's in the city. They gonna know. You ain't gotta, man. I don't know. I just feel like that's just crazy. Just let them know what it is, and your ops know what it is. You ain't gotta name drop.
Yeah. So what message are you trying to put in your music? You know what I'm saying, for somebody that never heard your music before. What message you putting out there?
The message that I want to put out is basically to be yourself. You feel me? And don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Like don't think about nobody else's opinion. Don't never move off nobody else's opinion. You feel me? People gonna feel however the hell they want to feel. You gotta be happy with you. You feel me? And that's what I do in my music, and that's what I want people to feel. I want people to see, like, yeah, you feel me? I look the way I look. You know what I'm saying? I move how I move. I speak how I speak. But that's not who I am in life. You feel me? Everybody is like that. Everybody have a person that they are in life and a person that they are outside of life. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's one thing that people gotta understand about artists. Y'all look at artists as like on entertainment. Y'all don't really know who we are as a person.
Yeah. Now I know you a Haitian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's a big misconception about Haitians that that occurs?
The biggest misconception about Haitians is that we all do voodoo.
Oh yeah, I've been saying
that's the biggest misconception, bro. Like they say all Haitians do voodoo. Like no, bro. All of us don't do voodoo. You feel me? Like it's a big thing in our country. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a religion.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Christianity and things like that in our country. But everyone don't do it because just like in this country, you can choose Hinduism, you can choose Christianity, you can choose to be a pagan, whatever. Yeah. It's the same way in our country. Some people choose to practice voodoo. Some people choose to be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it don't make you evil or nothing like that, and it don't make everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the biggest misconception with us. Like all Haitians do voodoo. Nah, bro, all us don't do no dang voodoo, man.
That's, bro, I ain't gonna lie though. That joint be looking crazy though. But, the voodoo, I remember Kodak and Quano was going at it. And he burnt the Sniper Gang shirt, and Kodak people was talking to him like he was saying some shit. Get no more people.
Yeah. I remember that.
Something.
Yeah, but
Yeah, bro. So they didn't even show their face. So that kind of do give me like, damn, bro, like that voodoo shit is crazy.
They do. But at the end of the day, them boys are just upset. They were just letting them know, like, bro, don't play like that. Like, won't play by yak, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be coming in by yak. Don't play. That's all it was.
And speaking of yak, you know what I'm saying? He the biggest Haitian rapper. You know what I'm saying? Probably ever.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Ever?
I wouldn't say ever. Nah, I wouldn't say ever. I'm sorry, I can't say
Was
that.
Biggie Haitian?
Wyclef Jean is the biggest rapper.
Yeah, that's
facts. You feel me? I can't put Yak on that. Wyclef.
Damn,
Then
I
Yak.
forgot about Wyclef.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Wyclef Jean and then Yak.
Yeah.
Yak is after Wyclef because you gotta understand Wyclef got platinum records, man. You can't take that from him. He's a producer. You know what I'm saying? Platinum record producer.
Yeah.
And he Haitian. And he was born in Haiti. No offense, Yak. You don't have to be born from Haiti. But I'm just saying he was born in Haiti. He came out of there, and
And he be still giving back too.
Yeah, he still give back, and he do what he gotta do. So I'm gonna go with Wyclef number 1,
Okay.
and then Yak number 2.
Okay, so do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you ever see yourself reaching out to Kodak or a Jack Boy to, you know what I'm saying, to get some work in? Cause
Well, honestly, my CEO has spoken to Kodak already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we spoken on some numbers. We just trying to work them out and see if it's worth the while. Because honestly, like me and him on a split decision on that. You know, I'm the type of artist that feel like I'd rather spend my money in my own craft within myself.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, he's the type of guy that feel like, yeah, but we can get there a little bit faster if we
Yeah, because the cosigners do
That's
work
all I'm
like.
saying. You heard?
So we split between it right now. That's what we going through. So we trying to figure out how.
It's like, for instance, for example, like a Gucci Man. I didn't know about Gucci Man until So Icy, until Jeezy hopped on his shit.
That's
I'm pretty
facts.
sure.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Yeah.
That's facts.
but
you know, at the end of the day, you know, you got to get that cosign. If you got to get that cosign, then go ahead and get it. But I'm the type of guy, you know, I'd rather feel like I'd rather invest in myself and trust in the process that everybody gonna, you know, come eventually.
most definitely, bro. So where you see yourself at in the next 5 years in this industry, this music industry shit?
Man, I see my numbers up there. I see labels giving us better offers. I see like all types of vlog sites and shows and all types of things, opportunities that I'm finna go ahead and take. I want to be on more blogs, you know what I'm saying? I want to be on like little I want to start doing my own little series actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a series.
Like vlogs?
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a little TV show. You know what I'm saying? Little skits. I want to
Okay.
show people who I am as a person, you feel me? So we're gonna start that up called Mr. Spin Again, Tales from the Crypt, from Mr. Spin Again. That's gonna start soon.
Okay.
You know, we wanna get skits done and it's gonna be like based on my city, like little historical places in my city and things like that, or places that we know in my city. That's why I'm gonna set the environment to do my skits and things like that.
That's hard though, man.
Yeah.
That's some creative shit though.
Yeah.
So with you being in the industry, how long you been rapping?
I want to say just 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
And you been in the streets too, you know what I'm saying? You coming up in the street environment. What's like some of the similarities and some of the difference from being in the streets into this music industry?
From what I realized, the similarity from the streets and the music industry is it's a lot of competition and it's a lot of envy. Like when I was in the streets, you know, I had to do certain things in order to pay my bills and things. And when other people doing the same kind of things to pay their bills, if you a little bit more lucrative than they are, they gonna look at you in a type of way. They gonna try to hurt you in a type of way. They gonna blackball you. You know, sending people's at you. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that this industry thing, this music thing is the same way. Like, I just thought like there's guys in my city that's been rapping for years, and they ain't get to Fuchsia's, they ain't get to Off the Porch, they ain't not where I'm at right now, and I know it upsets them. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me because I'm a pure-hearted dude. I would bring them up with me, little do they know. I bring you up with me. I ain't the dude that's gonna look at you like I'm better. I want all us to come up here, but when it's like that, you realize that envy is real. Sometimes people don't care if you want to do good for them or if you want to do right by them. You know, they want to hurt you because they want your spot. They don't want you to help them. They want your spot.
They seen you come up too in your city, right?
That's what the
They seen
streets
you.
is like. So when I was in the streets, I had to be ruthless in the streets. I had to do crazy things to people sometimes, you know, because I understood like, y'all really like me. So that's how I ended up becoming Villin. Cause like, I would do things to people that probably wasn't the best thing, you know, that people, they would judge it and things, but in my mind, it's like, I had to do what I had to do, bro. I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it benefited my family, it benefited my dogs. It just hurt them over there. So if I'm gonna be a villain for that, I'm gonna be a villain for that. And that's why I embrace it. I'm ready to be a bad guy for my guys.
Real
Straight
time.
like that.
Survival of the fittest.
Straight like that.
There's order.
So, you know what I'm saying? What's next for you, man? It's about to be March, you know what I'm saying? It's still the first quarter of 2022.
Yeah.
How you plan to attack the rest of 2022?
The next of 2022, man, it's gonna be visuals. Naturally, more vlogs. Like more things that show the people who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting a clothing line as well, called Z Life Apparel.
Okay.
So that's gonna be out soon. I'm gonna have hoodies, Letterman jackets, and all type of things like that. So y'all get ready for Z Life Apparel. You feel me?
That's hard.
And then basically with Zombie Wolf Entertainment, you feel me? This is my cousin's label. My cousin to my right, Zombie Wolf Entertainment. That's his label. Everything Zombie Wolf, we just have to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some clothes that have Zombie Wolf on it. We're gonna have clothes that say Z Life on it. We all one. You feel me? Our next step is to pretty much bring our fan base in and let them know who we are, where these guys come from, what we buy, what we do, not just hear a sound. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
what
real
we
though.
on.
Y'all thinking outside the box.
Straight
Right?
up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we about to sign out this thing, man. Let people know your IG if they're trying to get at you for features and shows or what, you know.
All right, you can find me on IG at the Villin26, the Villin _26 on IG. You can find me at K-Oss the Villin Shang Soon on Facebook. Twitter, it's what it is on Twitter again?
Oss, I think.
Yeah, Oss ZWE.
Yeah.
OSSZWE on Twitter.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can find me on all that, man. Check me out, bro. At the end of the day, I'm willing to work. I'm willing to work with all artists, bro. Like, it don't matter where you from. I don't tax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a guy that's just ready to work and ready to expand, bro. For me, it's more about expanding, not about charging people. I just want people from other cities to hear me. So it don't matter where you come
Hey, but look though, you gotta know your worth too.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you didn't put a lot of money into your brand too.
Yeah,
so
I
you
know.
gotta,
Hey, that
you gotta
crazy.
charge. You gotta charge niggas because you
right.
giving them your
I'm-
platform.
Yeah. I'm charging them, but I'm saying I don't charge them much though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At the end of the day, I ain't gonna tell you what my number is, but it ain't as high as most other guys. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I understand about exposure as well. It's not just about the money. I'm gonna get the money. I
Yeah.
trust in that. It's coming.
Okay, that's what it is, man. Is there anything else you want to let the streets know about before we sign out?
Man, aside from that, man, I want everybody to go and check out Fort Pierce 772 artists. You feel me? We got a lot of good artists out there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a shout out one more time to Marcy White. You the one that helped me out, you feel me? I want to give a shout out to my dog T Lion. You the one that helped me out, you feel me? And go ahead and check us out, bro, because we got a lot of good artists out there, you feel me? We gonna keep stepping, bro. 772 shit.
All right, I got one more question.
What's that?
I seen you got the sword. You know what I'm saying?
Munchet. It's called a munchet.
Okay, a munchet.
Yeah,
and you
munchet.
had the same thing in your last interview
Yeah.
on Dirty Glove, man. What does that symbolize?
The machete symbolizes the head of the tribe. You feel me?
Okay.
Like the one in the tribe that's going and kill the lion and bring it back to us.
Okay.
That's us. So at the end of the day, that's what the machete represents. Who's the head of the tribe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to be that warrior.
Okay.
And that's what it is. The head of the tribe. King of zombies, man.
All right, that's what it is. We signing out.
You know.